In a world that never seems to stop, a world perpetually in motion, where the relentless pursuit of progress often overshadows the simple joys of existence, we find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of activity. The city streets become rivers of rushing figures, each face etched with determination, each step echoing the urgency of their individual missions. The air crackles with the energy of ambition, but beneath the surface a quiet yearning for respite often lies dormant. A world filled with the constant hum of notifications, deadlines, and the relentless pressure to keep moving, a digital symphony of demands vying for our attention. Our smartphones, once tools of connection, now serve as leashes, tethering us to an endless stream of emails, messages, and alerts. Office workers, hunched over desks, battle against the ticking clock, their shoulders tight with stress, their minds racing to meet impossible deadlines. The pressure mounts, the weight of expectation heavy on their shoulders, and the simple act of breathing becomes a conscious effort. There exists a quiet and profound invitation, a gentle beckoning, a subtle whisper that cuts through the noise and offers a sanctuary of peace. It is an invitation to step outside the relentless current of modern life and rediscover the simple beauty of stillness. It is an invitation to reconnect with ourselves, to nurture our inner landscape, and to find solace in the quiet moments that often go unnoticed. It doesn't arrive in an email or a text message. It won't be found buried in your overflowing inbox, lost amongst the promotional offers and urgent requests. It is not a digital decree demanding your immediate response or vying for your fleeting attention. This invitation transcends the digital realm, existing in a space beyond the reach of algorithms and notifications. It doesn't demand your immediate attention with a loud alert. It doesn't flash across your screen, vying for your attention with insistent pings and jarring vibrations. It doesn't compete with the cacophony of the digital world, but rather offers a gentle alternative, a quiet refuge from the constant barrage of information. It is a subtle call, a gentle nudge towards a more mindful existence. Instead, it comes in the gentle form of steam rising from a simple cup, a delicate dance of vapor that carries with it the promise of warmth and tranquility. The swirling tendrils of steam create a miniature world of their own, a fleeting masterpiece that invites us to pause and appreciate the beauty of the present moment. It is a visual reminder to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to find solace in the simple things, carrying with it the subtle aroma of flowers, roots, and leaves. A symphony of natural scents that awaken the senses and transport us to a place of peace and tranquility. The earthy notes of roots mingle with the delicate fragrance of flower petals, creating a harmonious blend that soothes the mind and calms the spirit. It is a reminder of the healing power of nature, a gentle invitation to reconnect with the earth and its bounty. This is the invitation of herbal tea, a timeless tradition passed down through generations, a simple yet profound ritual that offers a moment of respite from the demands of modern life. It is a gentle reminder to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to appreciate the simple pleasures that surround us. It is an invitation to nurture our bodies and minds, to find solace in the warmth of a cup, and to reconnect with ourselves on a deeper level. A humble offering that promises not an escape from our busy lives, not a fleeting distraction from the pressures of the day, but something far more meaningful and enduring. It is not about running away from our responsibilities, but about finding a way to integrate moments of peace and mindfulness into the fabric of our daily routines. It is about creating a space for ourselves, a sanctuary where we can recharge and reconnect with our inner selves. But a moment of deep and meaningful connection within them, a chance to find stillness amidst the chaos, to cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcends the external circumstances of our lives. It is an opportunity to connect with our bodies, to listen to our intuition, and to rediscover the wisdom that resides within us. It is a moment to be fully present, to savor the simple act of being, and to appreciate the beauty of the here and now. It is a chance to slow down, to breathe, to consciously draw air into our lungs, filling our bodies with life-giving oxygen, to feel the gentle rise and fall of our chest, to anchor ourselves in the present moment, and to release the tension that accumulates throughout the day. It is a simple act, yet it has the power to transform our state of mind, to calm our nerves, and to bring us back to a place of balance, and to listen to the softer rhythms of our own bodies and minds, to tune in to the subtle whispers of our intuition, to acknowledge the emotions that arise within us, and to cultivate a sense of self-compassion. It is a chance to quiet the external noise and to create space for our inner voice to be heard. It is a moment to connect with our inner wisdom, to gain clarity and perspective, and to make choices that align with our values. This gentle call to pause is more vital now than ever before, in a world that constantly demands our attention, that bombards us with information, and that glorifies relentless activity. The ability to pause, to reflect, and to reconnect with ourselves is an essential skill for navigating the complexities of modern life. It is a practice that allows us to cultivate resilience, to manage stress, and to live with greater intention. We are a society that glorifies speed and productivity, often measuring our worth by the number of tasks we complete and the amount of time we spend working. We are encouraged to push ourselves to the limit, to sacrifice our well-being in the pursuit of success, and to constantly strive for more. This relentless pursuit of productivity can leave us feeling depleted, disconnected, and ultimately unfulfilled, often at the expense of our own well-being. We sacrifice sleep, nutrition, and meaningful connections in the name of productivity, pushing ourselves to the brink of burnout. We ignore the warning signs of stress, dismissing them as mere inconveniences until we reach a point of exhaustion where we can no longer function effectively. This cycle of overwork and exhaustion is unsustainable, and it ultimately undermines our ability to thrive. We rush from one task to the next, juggling multiple responsibilities and constantly striving to keep up with the demands of our busy schedules. We attempt to multitask, believing that we can accomplish more by dividing our attention, but research shows that multitasking actually reduces our efficiency and increases our stress levels. We become slaves to our to-do lists, constantly chasing after the next item, without ever taking the time to savor our accomplishments. Our minds perpetually cluttered with to-do lists and future worries, anxieties about what we haven't yet accomplished, and fears about what might go wrong. We become trapped in a cycle of rumination, replaying past mistakes and anticipating future challenges without ever fully engaging in the present moment. This mental clutter consumes our energy, impairs our focus, and prevents us from experiencing joy and contentment, leaving little room for stillness or reflection. We are constantly bombarded with external stimuli, from the noise of the city to the endless stream of information on our screens. We have become accustomed to constant stimulation, and we often feel uncomfortable or anxious when faced with silence or solitude. This lack of stillness prevents us from connecting with our inner selves, from processing our emotions, and from gaining clarity about our lives. The simple act of preparing and drinking a cup of herbal tea, a ritual that has been practiced for centuries across cultures, offers a powerful antidote to the chaos and stress of modern life. It is a deliberate act of slowing down, of creating space for ourselves, and of reconnecting with the simple pleasures of the present moment. It is a practice that nourishes our bodies, calms our minds, and soothes our souls. Becomes a radical act of self-preservation in this context. In a world that often prioritizes external achievements over internal well-being, taking the time to care for ourselves is an act of rebellion. It is a statement that we value our own health and happiness, that we are worthy of love and attention, and that we are committed to living a life of balance and fulfillment. It is a deliberate choice to carve out a small sanctuary of calm amidst the chaos, a refuge from the demands of the outside world, a space where we can simply be ourselves without judgment or expectation. This sanctuary can be a physical space, such as a quiet corner in our home, or it can be a mental space, a state of mind that we cultivate through mindfulness and meditation. A sacred space where the only requirement is to be present, to fully engage our senses, to savor the aroma of the tea, to feel the warmth of the cup in our hands, and to appreciate the simple act of breathing. It is a moment to let go of our worries and anxieties, to release our attachment to the past and our fears about the future, and to simply be present in the here and now. This ritual, ancient and yet perfectly suited for our modern age, a practice that has been passed down through generations, offers a timeless wisdom that is particularly relevant in our fast-paced and technology-driven world. It is a reminder that true happiness is not found in external achievements or material possessions, but in the simple act of being present and appreciating the beauty of the moment. Offers a gentle counter-narrative to the overwhelming pace of life. It encourages us to slow down, to simplify our lives, and to prioritize our well-being over external achievements. It reminds us that we are not machines, that we need time to rest, to recharge, and to connect with ourselves and with others. It is an invitation to embrace a more mindful and intentional way of living. The beauty of this invitation lies in its profound simplicity. It is not a complex or demanding practice, but a simple and accessible ritual that can be easily integrated into our daily routines. It requires no special skills or equipment, only a willingness to slow down, to be present, and to appreciate the simple pleasures of life. It does not require expensive equipment, specialized training, or a significant time commitment. You don't need a fancy tea set, a master tea sommelier, or hours of free time to enjoy the benefits of herbal tea. All you need is a cup, some hot water, and a handful of your favorite herbs. The simplicity of the ritual is part of its appeal, making it accessible to everyone regardless of their background or lifestyle. All it asks for is a few minutes of your day, a small window of time carved out from the busyness of your schedule, a moment to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with yourself. Even just 5 minutes of mindful tea drinking can have a profound impact on your well-being, reducing stress, improving focus, and promoting a sense of calm and peace. A bit of hot water and a handful of nature's finest offerings. A selection of herbs, flowers, and roots, each with its own unique flavor and therapeutic properties. From the calming chamomile to the invigorating peppermint, the possibilities are endless. The act of choosing your herbs, of preparing your tea, and of savoring its aroma is a sensory experience that nourishes both body and mind. In return, it provides a powerful anchor to the present moment, a way to ground ourselves in the here and now, to escape the distractions of the past and the anxieties of the future, and to fully engage with the sensory experience of the present. It is a practice that cultivates mindfulness, that enhances our awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, and that promotes a sense of inner peace. The warmth of the cup in your hands, a comforting sensation that soothes the nerves and calms the mind. It is a tactile reminder of the present moment, a physical connection to the here and now. The warmth radiates through your hands, spreading throughout your body, creating a sense of relaxation and well-being. The fragrant steam that graces your senses, a delicate aroma that awakens the olfactory system and transports you to a place of peace and tranquility. The scent of the herbs, flowers, and roots fills the air, creating a sensory experience that is both calming and invigorating. It is a reminder of the healing power of nature, a gentle invitation to reconnect with the earth and its bounty. The soothing taste that washes over your palate, a symphony of flavors that dance across your tongue, creating a moment of pure sensory pleasure. The taste of the herbs, flowers, and roots lingers in your mouth, leaving a feeling of warmth and satisfaction. It is a reminder to savor the simple pleasures of life, to appreciate the beauty of the moment, and to be grateful for the abundance that surrounds us. Each element works in concert to gently pull you away from the distractions of the outside world, to create a space of quiet and stillness where you can reconnect with your inner self. The warmth, the aroma, and the taste of the tea combine to create a sensory experience that is both calming and grounding, allowing you to escape the chaos of the external world and to find solace in the present moment, and guide you back to your inner landscape, to the realm of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations, where you can explore your inner world with curiosity and compassion. It is a journey of self-discovery, a chance to connect with your authentic self, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcends the external circumstances of your life. It is a form of mindfulness that is both accessible and deeply nourishing for the soul, a practice that can be easily integrated into our daily routines regardless of our background or lifestyle. It is a way to cultivate self-awareness, to manage stress, and to promote a sense of inner peace and well-being. It is a gift that we can give ourselves, a moment of self-care that nourishes our bodies, calms our minds, and soothes our souls. So as we begin this journey together, as we embark on this exploration of the world of herbal tea, let us approach it with an open mind and a curious heart. Let us be willing to experiment, to discover new flavors, and to embrace the simple pleasures of the present moment. Let us be open to the possibility of transformation, to the potential for healing, and to the profound wisdom that resides within us. Let us accept this quiet invitation. Let us embrace the opportunity to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to reconnect with ourselves on a deeper level. Let us be willing to step outside the relentless current of modern life, and to find solace in the simple beauty of stillness. Let us accept the invitation to cultivate mindfulness, to manage stress, and to live with greater intention. Let us explore the world contained within a single cup of herbal tea, the rich history, the diverse flavors, and the profound therapeutic properties that have been cherished for centuries. Let us delve into the traditions and rituals that surround tea drinking, and let us discover the ways in which this simple practice can enhance our well-being and enrich our lives. Not just as a pleasant beverage, not merely as a source of hydration or a caffeine-free alternative to coffee, but as something far more profound and meaningful. Let us move beyond the superficial and explore the deeper dimensions of tea drinking, the ways in which it can nourish our bodies, calm our minds, and soothe our souls, but as a gateway to a more centered, calm, and connected way of being, a path towards greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and inner peace. A practice that can help us to navigate the challenges of modern life with greater ease and grace, and to cultivate a sense of well-being that transcends the external circumstances of our lives. This is not about adding another task to your already crowded schedule. It's not about creating more to-do list items or adding another obligation to your already overwhelming life. It's about finding a way to integrate moments of peace and mindfulness into the fabric of your daily routine, to create space for yourself amidst the chaos, and to prioritize your well-being above all else. It is about discovering a practice that can help you navigate the complexities of modern life, a tool that can empower you to manage stress, to cultivate resilience, and to live with greater intention. It's about finding a way to stay grounded amidst the chaos, to maintain your inner peace in the face of adversity, and to live a life that is aligned with your values, with greater ease and grace, to move through the world with a sense of calm and confidence, to respond to challenges with equanimity, and to embrace the present moment with gratitude. It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace that radiates outwards, influencing your interactions with others, and creating a more harmonious world around you. It is about understanding that sometimes in the midst of the chaos and complexity of modern life, the most powerful thing we can do is to simply pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with ourselves. It's about recognizing that our well-being is not a luxury, but a necessity, and that taking care of ourselves is not selfish but essential for our ability to thrive. The most revolutionary act we can perform, the most impactful choice we can make, the most transformative action we can take, is to prioritize our own well-being, to recognize that we are worthy of love, care, and attention, and to commit to creating a life that nourishes our bodies, calms our minds, and soothes our souls. Is to simply stop, breathe, and allow ourselves the quiet dignity of a moment of peace, to grant ourselves permission to step away from the demands of the world, to silence the inner critic, and to simply be present in the here and now. It is in these moments of stillness that we can reconnect with our inner wisdom, gain clarity about our lives, and cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcends the external circumstances of our lives. When you hold a warm cup of herbal tea, feel the gentle heat radiating through the ceramic, a comforting sensation that soothes the soul. Take a moment to appreciate the simple elegance of this ritual, a practice that has been cherished for centuries across diverse cultures. You are holding more than just a comforting drink, you are cradling a legacy. It's a connection to the past, a bridge to ancient traditions, and a pathway to understanding the profound relationship between humanity and the natural world. Each sip is an invitation to slow down, to be present, and to reconnect with the wisdom that resides within. You are holding a vessel of history. Imagine the hands that have held similar cups, the stories shared over steaming brews, the healing intentions infused into every leaf. These vessels, whether simple clay mugs or ornate porcelain teacups, are silent witnesses to countless moments of human connection and well-being. They represent a tangible link to our ancestors and their deep understanding of the natural world. Within its fragrant steam are the whispers of ancient wisdom, carried on the delicate molecules of essential oils and plant compounds. Close your eyes and inhale deeply, allowing the aroma to transport you to distant lands and bygone eras. Can you sense the echoes of ancient healers, herbalists, and wise women who carefully cultivated and prepared these remedies? Echoes of traditions that span millennia and cross every continent. From the bustling tea houses of Asia to the serene gardens of Europe, herbal tea has been a constant companion to humanity. Each culture has its own unique rituals and traditions surrounding the preparation and consumption of herbal tea, reflecting their deep connection to the land and its healing properties. For countless generations, long before the advent of modern pharmaceuticals and sterile laboratories, when the knowledge of the human body was still intertwined with the rhythms of nature, and the understanding of illness was more holistic, humanity turned to the fields, forests, and mountains for healing, seeking solace and remedies in the abundance of the natural world. They observed the animals, learned from their instincts, and experimented with different plants to discover their medicinal properties. This intimate connection with nature was the foundation of their healthcare system. Our ancestors understood the profound connection between the earth and their own well-being, recognizing that their health was inextricably linked to the health of the environment. They lived in harmony with nature, respecting its cycles and rhythms, and understanding that its bounty was a gift to be cherished and protected. They learned, through patient observation and passed down knowledge, a vast and intricate understanding of the plant kingdom. This knowledge was not written down in books, but was encoded in their memories, their rituals, and their daily practices. It was a living library of botanical wisdom passed down from generation to generation, which leaves could soothe a troubled mind, easing anxiety and promoting relaxation with their gentle, calming properties. They knew which herbs could quiet the racing thoughts, calm the frayed nerves, and restore a sense of inner peace. Lavender, chamomile, and lemon balm were among their trusted allies in the quest for mental well-being. Which roots could ease an aching body, reducing inflammation and alleviating pain with their potent medicinal compounds. Ginger, turmeric, and ginseng were among the roots they relied upon to soothe sore muscles, ease joint pain, and promote overall physical comfort. They understood the power of these roots to heal from within, and which flowers could bring restful sleep, gently lulling the body and mind into a state of deep relaxation. Chamomile, passion flower, and valerian were among the flowers they used to promote sleep, reduce insomnia, and ensure a peaceful night's rest. They knew the secret of harnessing the power of flowers to restore the body's natural sleep cycle. This ancestral knowledge was not documented in scientific journals, but was woven into the very fabric of daily life, an integral part of their culture and traditions. It was a practical, hands-on understanding of the natural world, passed down through generations and refined through centuries of experience. Herbal remedies were not just a treatment for illness, they were a way of life. It was shared in stories told around a crackling fire, where elders would impart their wisdom to the younger generation, weaving tales of healing plants and their magical properties. These stories were not just entertainment, they were a vital means of preserving and transmitting knowledge, ensuring that the wisdom of the ancestors would continue to guide future generations. In rituals performed to mark the changing seasons, celebrating the earth's cycles and honoring the bounty of nature, these rituals were a way of connecting with the natural world, expressing gratitude for its gifts, and seeking its blessings for health and well-being. They were a reminder that we are all part of a larger ecosystem, and that our health is dependent on the health of the planet. And in the simple, loving act of a mother preparing a healing brew for her child, a gesture of care and nurturing that has been repeated countless times throughout history. This act of love was not just about providing physical comfort. It was also about transmitting knowledge, instilling a sense of connection to nature, and fostering a lifelong appreciation for the healing power of plants. Herbal tea was the original medicine, a natural and holistic approach to healing that addressed the root causes of illness, rather than just masking the symptoms. It was a way of supporting the body's natural healing abilities, promoting overall well-being, and preventing disease. A testament to a time when people lived in closer harmony with the natural world, understanding its rhythms and respecting its power. They recognized that their health was inextricably linked to the health of the environment, and they lived in a way that sustained both. This harmonious relationship with nature was the foundation of their well-being. From the chamomile fields of ancient Egypt, where it was revered for its calming properties, used in rituals and remedies to soothe the body and mind, and considered a sacred herb dedicated to the sun god Ra. The Egyptians understood the power of chamomile to reduce stress, promote relaxation, and improve sleep, and they incorporated it into their daily lives. To the misty mountains of China, the birthplace of countless tea traditions, where tea ceremonies are a sacred art form, and the cultivation of tea is a way of life. The Chinese have long recognized the medicinal properties of tea, using it to promote health, longevity, and spiritual well-being. Tea is more than just a beverage in China. It is a cultural icon and a symbol of harmony and balance. These botanical allies have been our companions on the human journey, offering comfort and healing in equal measure, supporting our physical, mental, and emotional well-being throughout the ages. They are a testament to the power of nature to heal and sustain us, and a reminder that we are all part of a larger web of life. The wisdom steeped in every cup is a powerful reminder that we are part of a long and unbroken lineage of natural healing, connected to the earth and to our ancestors through the shared experience of using plants for medicine. It is a reminder that we have the power to heal ourselves, and that nature provides us with everything we need to thrive. In our modern rush for quick fixes and synthetic solutions, where convenience often trumps connection and speed overshadows sustainability, we often overlook the simple yet profound wisdom of the natural world. It is easy to forget that the answers to many of our ailments might be growing right outside our doors, in our gardens, in our parks, and in the wild spaces that surround us. We have become disconnected from the natural world, forgetting that it is our source of sustenance, healing, and well-being. The herbalist who says, "These leaves aren't just ingredients, they are ancestors," speaks a profound truth, reminding us that plants are not just commodities to be consumed, but living beings with their own history, their own wisdom, and their own connection to the earth. Each plant carries with it the accumulated experience of centuries of use, a testament to its effectiveness and its enduring value. This experience is not just anecdotal, it is encoded in the plant's DNA, in its chemical composition, and in its interaction with the human body. A biological memory of its role in sustaining human health, a reminder that we have co-evolved with plants for millennia, and that our bodies are designed to respond to their healing properties. This biological memory is a powerful force guiding us towards the plants that can best support our well-being. To drink herbal tea is to honor this legacy, to acknowledge the wisdom of our ancestors, and to reconnect with the healing power of nature. It is a simple act, but it can have profound effects on our health and well-being. To partake in a ritual that connects us to the collective wisdom of those who came before us, a shared experience that transcends time and space. It is a reminder that we are not alone, that we are part of a larger community of healers and seekers who have been drawn to the power of plants for centuries. As we delve deeper into the specific benefits of these remarkable plants, it is crucial to carry this sense of reverence with us, approaching them with humility and respect, recognizing that they are not just objects to be studied, but living beings with their own intelligence and their own purpose. We are not merely consuming a product, we are engaging with a living tradition, a practice that has been passed down through generations and that continues to evolve and adapt to meet the needs of the present. It is a tradition that is rooted in respect for nature, in a deep understanding of the human body, and in a commitment to healing and well-being. The knowledge that we now seek to understand through the lens of modern science, the polyphenols, the antioxidants, the anti-inflammatory compounds, the complex chemical constituents that give these plants their healing properties, is only a small part of the story. Was first discovered through intuition, experience, and a deep respect for the power of nature, a holistic understanding that goes beyond the reductionist approach of modern science. Our ancestors understood that plants are more than just the sum of their chemical parts. They are living beings with their own energy, their own intelligence, and their own connection to the earth. By embracing herbal tea, we are not just nurturing our own health, we are also supporting the health of the planet, promoting sustainable agriculture and preserving biodiversity. We are also keeping alive a vital thread of human history, ensuring that the wisdom of our ancestors is not lost to the modern world. We are preserving a tradition that has sustained humanity for millennia, a tradition that is rooted in respect for nature, in a deep understanding of the human body, and in a commitment to healing and well-being. Ensuring that these ancient whispers of wisdom continue to be heard by generations to come, inspiring them to reconnect with nature, to embrace the healing power of plants, and to live in harmony with the earth. Let us raise our cups to the wisdom of the ancients, and to the healing power of herbal tea. It is easy to dismiss herbal tea as nothing more than flavored hot water, a simple comfort on a cold day, a fleeting moment of warmth, perhaps a brief respite from the demands of a busy life. We often reach for it without truly considering what it is we're consuming, what potential lies dormant within those unassuming leaves and flowers. It's a beverage that's often overlooked, relegated to the sidelines while bolder, more assertive drinks take center stage. While it is certainly comforting to see it as only that is to miss the profound and complex story unfolding within your cup. It's a story that spans centuries, cultures, and scientific disciplines. A story of healing, wellness, and the intricate relationship between humans and the natural world. Each sip is a connection to ancient traditions, a testament to the power of plants, and a subtle yet significant act of self-care. It's an invitation to slow down, to be present, and to appreciate the subtle nuances of flavor and aroma. This is not just a placebo effect or a matter of wishful thinking. The healing potential of these infusions is rooted in tangible, measurable science. Rigorous studies are conducted worldwide exploring the specific compounds within these plants and their effects on the human body. Researchers are meticulously unraveling the mechanisms by which herbal teas can alleviate symptoms, promote healing, and contribute to overall well-being. They're isolating active ingredients, conducting clinical trials, and publishing their findings in peer-reviewed journals, adding to the growing body of evidence that supports the therapeutic benefits of herbal teas. Every leaf, flower, root, and seed used to make herbal tea is a miniature chemical factory, producing a vast array of powerful compounds. Each component is carefully crafted by nature, a complex blend of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and other bioactive substances. These compounds work synergistically, enhancing each other's effects and creating a holistic impact on our health. It's a testament to the incredible ingenuity of the natural world, a reminder that even the smallest seed can hold immense power. That can have a direct and beneficial impact on our bodies. These compounds interact with our cells, tissues, and organs, influencing everything from our immune system to our mood. They can help to reduce inflammation, boost energy levels, improve digestion, and promote restful sleep. The specific effects will vary depending on the herbs used, but the overall goal is to support the body's natural ability to heal and maintain optimal health. This is where ancient wisdom and modern science converge, revealing a fascinating world of biochemistry in every single sip. For millennia, cultures around the globe have relied on herbal remedies to treat a wide range of ailments. This traditional knowledge, passed down through generations, is now being validated by scientific research. Modern scientists are using advanced techniques to identify the active compounds in these herbs, and to understand how they work at a molecular level. This convergence of ancient wisdom and modern science is leading to a deeper appreciation of the healing power of herbal teas. At the heart of this botanical magic are compounds like polyphenols and flavonoids. These are not just complex scientific terms. They are nature's tiny warriors, powerful antioxidants that patrol our bodies, seeking out and neutralizing harmful free radicals. They are the body's defense against oxidative stress, a process that can damage cells and contribute to a wide range of health problems. These antioxidants act like tiny scavengers, mopping up free radicals and preventing them from wreaking havoc on our delicate cellular machinery. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can cause cellular damage, contributing to aging and a host of chronic diseases. They are a natural byproduct of metabolism, but their production can be accelerated by factors such as pollution, stress, and unhealthy diets. When free radicals overwhelm the body's natural antioxidant defenses, oxidative stress occurs, leading to inflammation, DNA damage, and an increased risk of chronic illnesses like heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. When you drink a cup of hibiscus or rooibos tea, you are flooding your system with these protective compounds, giving your cells a shield against the stresses of modern life. It's like providing them with a bodyguard, protecting them from the constant barrage of environmental toxins and internal stressors. This cellular protection is crucial for maintaining overall health and preventing the development of chronic diseases. It is a gentle yet potent form of internal cleansing, a way of supporting your body's natural defense mechanisms from the inside out. It's not a harsh detox or a quick fix, but rather a sustainable way to nourish your body and empower it to function at its best. By providing your cells with the nutrients they need to thrive, you're supporting their natural ability to detoxify, repair, and regenerate. The influence of herbal tea extends far beyond cellular protection, reaching deep into the core systems that govern our health. It's not just about targeting specific symptoms, but rather about supporting the body's overall balance and harmony. Herbal teas can influence our cardiovascular system, our endocrine system, our nervous system, and our immune system, all working together to create a state of optimal well-being. Consider our gut, often referred to as our second brain. The health of our digestive system is intricately linked to our immune function, our mood, and our overall vitality. A healthy gut microbiome, the community of trillions of bacteria that reside in our intestines, is essential for proper digestion, nutrient absorption, and immune regulation. When the gut microbiome is out of balance, it can lead to a wide range of health problems, including digestive issues, inflammation, and even mental health disorders. Herbs like peppermint, ginger, and fennel have been used for centuries to soothe digestive discomfort, and science is now confirming why they are so effective. Researchers have identified specific compounds in these herbs that can help to relax the muscles of the digestive tract, reduce inflammation, and promote the growth of beneficial bacteria. These findings provide a scientific basis for the traditional use of these herbs in treating digestive ailments. They can help relax the muscles of the intestinal tract, reduce bloating and inflammation, and promote a healthy balance of gut bacteria, creating an internal environment where we can thrive. By supporting the growth of beneficial bacteria and reducing the population of harmful bacteria, these herbs can help to restore balance to the gut microbiome and improve overall digestive health. This, in turn, can have a positive impact on our immune system, our mood, and our overall vitality. This is not a superficial fix, it is a fundamental pillar of holistic health. It's about addressing the root causes of digestive problems and creating a sustainable foundation for long-term well-being. By nourishing our gut microbiome and supporting our digestive system, we can improve our overall health and resilience. Furthermore, the calming properties of certain herbal teas are not just a feeling, they are a physiological response. It's not simply a matter of placebo or wishful thinking, but rather a measurable change in our brain chemistry and nervous system activity. These teas can help to reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and promote a sense of calm and relaxation. Herbs like chamomile, lemon balm, and lavender contain compounds that interact directly with our nervous system. These compounds bind to specific receptors in the brain, influencing the release of neurotransmitters that regulate mood, anxiety, and sleep. It's a complex and intricate process, but the end result is a feeling of calm and well-being. They can help increase the production of calming neurotransmitters like GABA, which acts as a brake on an overactive mind, easing feelings of anxiety and promoting relaxation. By increasing GABA levels in the brain, these herbs can help to quiet the mental chatter, reduce feelings of worry and stress, and promote a sense of inner peace. This can be particularly helpful for people who struggle with anxiety, insomnia, or chronic stress. This is nature's gentle sedative, a safe and non-habit-forming way to quiet the mental chatter and prepare the body for restful sleep. Unlike pharmaceutical sedatives, herbal teas do not typically cause drowsiness or grogginess the next day. They work by gently calming the nervous system and promoting a natural sleep cycle, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. To view herbal tea as merely warm water and leaves is to overlook the intricate and powerful symphony of nature's pharmacy, working in harmony with our own biology. It's a testament to the healing power of plants, a reminder that nature provides us with everything we need to thrive. By embracing the wisdom of herbal teas, we can tap into this ancient source of healing and support our body's natural ability to heal and maintain optimal health. It's a simple yet profound way to nourish ourselves, connect with nature, and cultivate a deeper sense of well-being. In our relentless pursuit of efficiency, driven by the demands of a hyper-connected world, we have forgotten the profound value of ritual. We've become so accustomed to squeezing every last drop of productivity out of our days that we've inadvertently squeezed out the very things that nourish our souls. We've lost touch with the simple, grounding practices that once provided solace and stability. The relentless march of progress has left us feeling depleted, disconnected, and yearning for something more. We eat our meals while scrolling through our phones, barely registering the taste or texture of the food we consume. Meals have become a mere fuel stop in our race against time, rather than an opportunity to nourish our bodies and connect with ourselves. The simple act of eating, once a communal and mindful experience, has been reduced to a solitary and distracted affair. We're so busy consuming content that we forget to consume our food with intention and gratitude. We conduct conversations while typing emails, our attention fractured and our presence diminished. We attempt to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously, convinced that we're being more efficient, but in reality, we're simply diluting our focus and diminishing the quality of our interactions. True connection requires our undivided attention, a willingness to be fully present with the person in front of us, to listen deeply and respond with empathy. But in our multitasking frenzy, we sacrifice genuine connection for the illusion of productivity. And we consume information at a dizzying pace, bombarded by a constant stream of news, updates, and notifications. We're drowning in data yet starving for wisdom. The sheer volume of information overwhelms our senses and leaves us feeling anxious, scattered, and unable to discern what truly matters. We've become passive recipients of information, rather than active seekers of knowledge. We scroll endlessly, searching for something that will satisfy our craving for meaning, but we only find ourselves further lost in the digital abyss. The concept of dedicating a few moments to a single focused activity has become a luxury, a rare and precious commodity in our overscheduled lives. We've convinced ourselves that we don't have time for stillness, for contemplation, for simply being. We've forgotten that these moments of quietude are not a luxury, but a necessity for our well-being. They are the moments when we can reconnect with ourselves, recharge our batteries, and gain clarity amidst the chaos. Yet, it is within these small, intentional acts that true healing and reconnection can occur. It is in the deliberate slowing down, the conscious focusing of our attention, that we can begin to mend the frayed edges of our souls. These rituals, these moments of mindful presence are not mere indulgences, but essential practices for cultivating inner peace and resilience. They are the anchors that keep us grounded amidst the storms of life. The preparation and enjoyment of herbal tea is a perfect example of such a ritual. It's a practice steeped in history and tradition, a time-honored way of connecting with nature and nurturing our well-being. From ancient civilizations to modern-day wellness enthusiasts, the ritual of tea has been revered for its calming, restorative, and transformative properties. It's a simple yet profound way to create a moment of peace and presence in our busy lives. It is a deliberate act of slowing down, a conscious decision to create a small island of tranquility in the midst of a turbulent day. It's a moment to step away from the demands of the world, to silence the inner critic, and to simply be present with ourselves. It's a chance to reconnect with our breath, to feel the warmth of the cup in our hands, and to savor the subtle flavors of the herbs. It's a sanctuary of calm that we can create for ourselves anytime, anywhere. This is not about the tea itself, but about the space it creates. It's about the intention we bring to the act, the mindful awareness we cultivate, and the sense of peace we invite into our lives. The tea is simply a vehicle, a tool to help us access a deeper state of presence and connection. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, we can always find a moment of calm within ourselves. The ritual begins long before the first sip. It starts with the selection of the herbs, a moment of checking in with yourself. It's an opportunity to connect with the natural world, to appreciate the healing power of plants, and to choose ingredients that will nourish our bodies and soothe our souls. It's a mindful act of self-care that sets the tone for the entire experience. What does your body need right now? What flavors are you craving? What sensations are you seeking? Are you feeling stressed, anxious, or depleted? Or are you feeling energized, vibrant, and ready to take on the world? By asking ourselves these questions, we're tuning into our inner wisdom, listening to the signals our bodies are sending us, and honoring our needs with compassion and care. Do you seek the invigorating warmth of ginger to awaken your senses and boost your circulation? Ginger, with its pungent aroma and spicy flavor, is a powerful ally for combating fatigue, relieving nausea, and promoting overall vitality. It's a warming and grounding herb that can help us feel more centered and energized. The gentle calm of chamomile, to soothe your nerves and lull you into a state of relaxation. Chamomile, with its delicate floral aroma and calming properties, is a time-honored remedy for anxiety, insomnia, and digestive upset. It's a gentle and nurturing herb that can help us unwind, release tension, and prepare for a restful night's sleep. Or the bright clarity of peppermint. Peppermint, with its invigorating aroma and cooling sensation, is a refreshing and uplifting herb that can help us sharpen our focus, ease headaches, and soothe digestive discomfort. It's a stimulating and revitalizing herb that can help us feel more alert and energized. This simple question is an act of self-awareness, a moment of tuning into our inner landscape and honoring our needs with compassion and care. It's a reminder that we are not simply passive recipients of our experiences, but active participants in our own well-being. By taking the time to listen to our bodies and minds, we can make choices that support our health, happiness, and overall vitality. Then comes the process of heating the water, a seemingly mundane task that can be transformed into a mindful ritual. It's a moment to slow down, to focus our attention on the present moment, and to appreciate the simple beauty of everyday life. As we watch the water heat, we can let go of our worries and anxieties and simply be present with the process, listening to the gentle rumble of the kettle as it comes to a boil. The sound itself is a form of meditation, a soothing and calming presence that can help us relax and unwind. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there is always beauty and peace to be found. It is a sound that signals a transition, a shift from the mode of doing to the mode of being. It's an invitation to step away from our busy lives, to disconnect from the digital world, and to reconnect with ourselves. It's a moment to pause, to breathe, and to simply be present. The act of pouring the hot water over the leaves is a gesture of reverence, a moment of honoring the healing power of nature. As the water cascades over the herbs, we can imagine it washing away our stress, our worries, and our anxieties. We can visualize it infusing our bodies with warmth, vitality, and peace. Watching them unfurl and release their color and aroma is a miniature meditation in itself. It's a sensory experience that engages our sight, smell, and even our sense of touch. As the herbs release their vibrant colors and intoxicating aromas, we can feel our senses awaken and our minds become more alert. This ritual of preparation is a powerful anchor to the present moment. For these few minutes, your attention is fully engaged. You're not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. You're simply present with the task at hand, fully immersed in the sensory experience of preparing your tea. You are focused on the temperature of the water, ensuring that it's just right to extract the optimal flavor and benefits from the herbs. The fragrance of the herbs, inhaling deeply and allowing the aroma to fill your senses, transporting you to a place of peace and tranquility. The steeping time required to extract the perfect flavor, patiently waiting and allowing the herbs to fully infuse the water with their healing properties. Your mind, so often scattered in a dozen different directions, is gently gathered and brought to a single point of focus. The constant chatter of your thoughts begins to quiet down, and you find yourself feeling more centered, grounded, and present. This is the essence of mindfulness, practiced not on a meditation cushion, but in the familiar comfort of your own kitchen. It's a reminder that mindfulness is not something we need to seek outside of ourselves, but something we can cultivate in the midst of our everyday lives. It is a way of training your attention, of reclaiming your mental space from the constant onslaught of external stimuli. It's a practice that empowers us to take control of our thoughts, our emotions, and our overall well-being. When you finally sit down with your cup, the ritual culminates in a moment of pure presence. All the preparation, all the mindful attention, has led to this moment of quiet contemplation and sensory enjoyment. The warmth spreads through your hands, grounding you in the present moment and creating a sense of comfort and security. The steam carries the scent to your nose, filling your senses with the delicate aroma of the herbs and further enhancing the experience. And the first sip soothes and awakens your palate, a symphony of flavors that dance on your tongue and leave you feeling refreshed and revitalized. In this moment, there is nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. You are simply there, with your tea, fully present, fully aware, and fully at peace. This small, repeated act of carving out time for yourself, of honoring your need for peace and quiet, can have a ripple effect throughout your entire life. It's a practice that can transform your relationship with yourself, with your work, and with the world around you. It is a practice that teaches patience, cultivates mindfulness, and provides a reliable sanctuary of calm that you can return to day after day. A constant in a world of ever-changing variables. It is more than a drink, it is a ritual to heal, a pathway to inner peace, a celebration of self-care, and a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, we can always find a moment of calm within ourselves. While the world of modern medicine often relies on powerful, targeted interventions, focusing on immediate solutions and symptom management, it's important to remember that healing isn't always about brute force. Sometimes the most effective approach is the gentlest one. We often seek quick fixes, overlooking the profound potential of natural remedies that work in harmony with our bodies. Modern medicine certainly has its place, especially in emergency situations, but for chronic conditions and overall well-being, nature offers a wealth of resources that can support our health in a sustainable and holistic way. There's, a different kind of strength to be found in nature's pharmacy. This pharmacy isn't filled with synthetic compounds and complex chemical formulas, but rather with the vibrant colors, earthy aromas, and subtle energies of plants, minerals, and other natural elements. It's a treasure trove of remedies that have been used for centuries by cultures around the world to promote health, prevent disease, and support the body's innate healing processes. Think of the vibrant turmeric root, the calming lavender flower, or the soothing chamomile blossom. Each holds a unique set of properties that can gently guide us back to balance. It's a gentle power, a subtle yet profound influence that works in harmony with the body's own innate healing capacities. It doesn't override or suppress the body's natural processes, but rather supports and enhances them. This approach recognizes that our bodies are incredibly intelligent and capable of healing themselves, provided they have the right tools and support. Nature's pharmacy offers these tools in a way that is both gentle and effective, working with the body's wisdom to restore balance and promote well-being. It's about fostering a collaborative relationship with our bodies, rather than trying to control them. Herbal teas really are the epitome of this gentle approach. They don't usually produce a dramatic, instantaneous effect, like a potent drug would. Instead of delivering a forceful jolt, they offer a gentle nudge, encouraging the body to heal itself from within. The act of brewing and sipping herbal tea is itself a ritual of self-care, a moment to pause, breathe, and connect with the healing power of nature. The warmth of the tea soothes the body, while the subtle flavors and aromas calm the mind. It's a simple yet profound way to support our overall well-being. Instead, they work quietly and consistently over time, gently nudging the body back towards a state of balance and equilibrium. This is a process that requires patience and consistency, but the rewards are well worth the effort. By incorporating herbal teas into our daily routine, we can gradually shift our bodies towards a state of greater health and resilience. It's like tending to a garden. We don't expect the plants to bloom overnight, but with consistent care and attention, we can create a thriving ecosystem. This isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of a deeper, more holistic form of healing that respects the intricate complexity of our biology. It acknowledges that our bodies are not simply machines to be fixed, but rather complex ecosystems that require a delicate balance of nutrients, energy, and emotional well-being. Herbal teas work on multiple levels, addressing not only the physical symptoms but also the underlying imbalances that contribute to disease. This holistic approach is essential for achieving lasting health and well-being. Think of it as the difference between shouting and whispering. One is forceful and direct, while the other is subtle and nuanced. Both have their place, but in the realm of healing, sometimes a gentle whisper can be more effective than a loud shout. A powerful pharmaceutical might shout a command at a specific biological pathway, forcing a particular response. It's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. It might get the job done, but it can also cause a lot of collateral damage. While this approach can be necessary in certain situations, it's not always the most sustainable or holistic way to promote health. This can be life-saving in an acute crisis, but it can also come with a whole bunch of unintended side effects, as other systems in the body get disrupted by that loud command. The body is a complex web of interconnected systems, and when we forcefully manipulate one part, it can have ripple effects throughout the entire system. This is why it's so important to consider the potential side effects of any treatment, whether it's a pharmaceutical drug or a natural remedy. Herbal teas, on the other hand, whisper suggestions to the body. They offer gentle guidance and support, encouraging the body to heal itself in a way that is both natural and sustainable. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it with care. We don't force it to grow, but rather provide it with the right conditions to thrive. The synergistic blend of compounds in a single herb works on multiple levels at once, offering gentle support without overwhelming the system. Each herb contains a unique combination of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and other beneficial compounds that work together to promote health. This synergistic effect is often more powerful than any single compound acting alone. It's like an orchestra. Each instrument plays its own part, but together they create a beautiful and harmonious sound. This gentle, multi-targeted approach is often just what's needed to address the chronic, low-grade imbalances that underlie so many of our modern health challenges. In today's fast-paced and stressful world, our bodies are constantly bombarded with toxins, processed foods, and emotional stressors. This can lead to a state of chronic inflammation and imbalance, which can contribute to a wide range of health problems. Herbal teas offer a gentle and effective way to counteract these imbalances and support our overall well-being. This gentle power is especially clear in the way herbal teas support our body's resilience to stress. We live in an age of chronic stress, where our nervous systems are constantly in a state of high alert. This constant state of stress can wreak havoc on our bodies, leading to fatigue, anxiety, digestive problems, and a weakened immune system. Adaptogenic herbs, like ashwagandha, have the remarkable ability to help our bodies adapt to stress, promoting a sense of calm and balance even in the face of adversity. They work by modulating the body's stress response, helping to regulate cortisol levels and support the adrenal glands. And Tulsi, also known as holy basil, are particularly effective at calming the nervous system and promoting a sense of well-being. Tulsi is revered in Ayurvedic medicine for its ability to reduce stress, boost immunity, and promote longevity. It's a gentle yet powerful herb that can help us navigate the challenges of modern life with greater ease and resilience. Are masters of this gentle art of healing. They don't simply sedate the nervous system or artificially boost energy. Instead, they work to restore balance and harmony to the body, allowing us to function at our best without relying on stimulants or sedatives. Instead, they help modulate the body's stress response, providing a calming effect when we're anxious and a gentle lift when we're fatigued. It's like having a personal thermostat that automatically adjusts to maintain a comfortable temperature, regardless of the external conditions. Adaptogens help our bodies do the same, adapting to the demands of our environment and maintaining a state of equilibrium. They help our bodies adapt more efficiently to the demands of our environment, building our capacity to handle stress over the long term. This is a crucial skill in today's world, where we are constantly faced with new challenges and stressors. By incorporating adaptogenic herbs into our daily routine, we can build our resilience and thrive in the face of adversity. This approach asks us to shift our expectations. We need to move away from the desire for a quick fix and embrace the wisdom of a gradual, cumulative process. Healing is not always a linear journey, and it often takes time and patience to see results. But the rewards of this approach are well worth the effort, as it leads to lasting health and well-being. The benefits of drinking herbal tea often reveal themselves slowly, subtly, weaving their way into our daily lives and improving our overall quality of life. It's not about chasing immediate gratification, but rather about cultivating a long-term relationship with our health. Maybe in the form of deeper sleep, allowing us to wake up feeling refreshed and energized, ready to tackle the day ahead. Sleep is essential for our physical and mental health, and herbal teas can be a gentle and effective way to improve our sleep quality. Improve digestion, allowing us to absorb nutrients more efficiently and experience greater comfort after meals. Digestive problems are a common issue in today's world, and herbal teas can be a gentle and natural way to support our digestive system. A calmer mind, allowing us to navigate stressful situations with greater ease and clarity. Mental clarity and emotional well-being are essential for our overall health, and herbal teas can be a gentle and effective way to support our mental and emotional state. Or a more robust immune system, helping us to ward off illness and stay healthy throughout the year. A strong immune system is essential for protecting us from disease, and herbal teas can be a gentle and natural way to support our immune function. It's a partnership with nature, a daily practice of providing your body with the subtle tools it needs to heal and thrive. By incorporating herbal teas into our daily routine, we can cultivate a deeper connection with nature and support our overall well-being in a sustainable way. It's a simple yet profound way to nourish our bodies and minds. This gentle, consistent support is really the hallmark of nature's pharmacy, offering a sustainable and empowering path to lasting wellness, one soothing cup at a time. It's about embracing a holistic approach to health that recognizes the interconnectedness of our bodies, minds, and spirits. By working in harmony with nature, we can unlock our innate healing potential and create a life of vibrant health and well-being. In the hustle of our daily lives, it's honestly remarkably easy to become disconnected from ourselves. We find ourselves swept away by the relentless current of obligations, deadlines, and expectations, often losing sight of the quiet voice within. It's as if we're navigating a crowded marketplace so focused on dodging obstacles and reaching our destination that we forget to check in with ourselves, to ask how we're truly feeling amidst the chaos. This disconnection isn't a sudden event, but rather a gradual erosion, a slow fading of the connection to our inner selves. We get so focused on external demands, our jobs, the pressure to perform, the constant striving for success, that we often sacrifice our own well-being in the process. The modern workplace, with its long hours and demanding expectations, can easily become a breeding ground for this disconnection. We become cogs in a machine, driven by targets and deadlines, with little time or space for self-reflection. The lines between work and personal life blur, and we find ourselves constantly on, struggling to switch off and truly unwind. Our families, the joys and challenges of raising children, the responsibilities of caring for loved ones, all contribute to the demands on our time and energy. Family life, while often fulfilling, can also be incredibly demanding. The needs of our children, partners, and parents often take precedence over our own, leaving us feeling depleted and stretched thin. We juggle multiple roles: parent, partner, caregiver, and struggle to find time for ourselves amidst the constant demands of family life. Our social obligations, the endless stream of parties, gatherings, and events, that we lose touch with our own internal landscape. We become so caught up in the performance of social life, the need to present a certain image to the world, that we forget to nurture our own inner world. We attend events out of obligation, engage in conversations out of politeness, and smile for the cameras, all while feeling increasingly disconnected from our true selves. The constant pressure to conform and fit in can leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled. We ignore the subtle signals our bodies send us, the quiet whisper of fatigue, the persistent feeling of being run down, the constant need for caffeine to keep us going. We push through the exhaustion, ignoring the body's pleas for rest and rejuvenation. We tell ourselves that we'll sleep when we're dead, that we can't afford to slow down, that there's too much to do. But in doing so, we're actually undermining our own health and well-being, setting ourselves up for burnout and chronic fatigue. The low hum of anxiety, the persistent worry that gnaws at our insides, the feeling of being constantly on edge. We try to ignore the anxiety, to push it down and pretend it's not there. We distract ourselves with work, social media, or other activities hoping to escape the uncomfortable feelings. But the anxiety persists, lurking beneath the surface, waiting for an opportunity to resurface. It manifests as irritability, restlessness, and difficulty concentrating, impacting our relationships and our ability to function effectively. The gentle ache of tension, the tightness in our shoulders, the knot in our stomach, the throbbing headache that just won't go away. These are all physical manifestations of the stress and pressure we're carrying around. We may try to ignore the pain, to numb it with medication or alcohol, but the tension remains. A constant reminder of the disconnection between our minds and our bodies. It limits our range of motion, restricts our breathing, and prevents us from fully enjoying life. We treat our bodies like machines that are supposed to perform on command, rather than as sensitive, living organisms that require care and attention. We push them to their limits, demanding more and more without giving them the rest and nourishment they need. We ignore the warning signs, dismissing them as minor inconveniences until they eventually escalate into major problems. We forget that our bodies are not machines, but rather complex and delicate ecosystems that require constant care and maintenance. Drinking herbal tea offers a simple yet profound way to bridge this gap, to rebuild the connection between our minds and our bodies. It's a gentle invitation to slow down, to tune in, and to reconnect with our inner selves. The act of preparing and drinking tea can be a mindful ritual, a moment of peace and tranquility in the midst of a chaotic day. It's a way of saying to ourselves, I deserve this moment of calm. I deserve to take care of myself. The ritual of tea provides a dedicated space for interoception, which is just the practice of tuning into the internal sensations of the body. It's about paying attention to the subtle cues that our bodies are constantly sending us. The whispers of discomfort, the pangs of hunger, the sensations of warmth and coolness. By practicing interoception, we become more attuned to our body's needs and better able to respond to them in a timely and compassionate way. It's a form of self-awareness that can lead to improved health and well-being. As you hold the warm mug, just take a moment to notice the feeling of the heat spreading through your palms and fingers. Feel the weight of the mug in your hands, the smoothness of the ceramic against your skin. Allow the warmth to penetrate your skin, relaxing your muscles and calming your nerves. This simple act of sensory awareness can be incredibly grounding, bringing you back into the present moment and away from the distractions of your mind. As you inhale the fragrant steam, pay attention to how the aroma makes you feel. Does it calm you? Does it invigorate you? Does it evoke any memories or emotions? The sense of smell is directly linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain that controls emotions and memories. By paying attention to the aroma of your tea, you can tap into a rich source of sensory information that can provide insights into your emotional state. As you take the first sip, follow the sensation of the warm liquid as it travels down your throat and into your stomach. Notice the taste of the tea on your tongue, the subtle nuances of flavor that unfold with each sip. Pay attention to the way the tea warms your body from the inside out, soothing your muscles and calming your nerves. Allow yourself to fully experience the sensation of drinking tea, without judgment or distraction. These aren't trivial exercises. They're actually powerful acts of embodiment, bringing your awareness back into the physical reality of your being. They help us to reconnect with our senses, to feel the sensations in our bodies, and to be present in the moment. In a world that often encourages us to live in our heads, these simple practices can help us to ground ourselves in our bodies and to experience the world in a more direct and meaningful way. This practice of mindful sipping helps us become more fluent in the language of our bodies. When we regularly create these moments of quiet observation, we start to notice things we might have otherwise missed. We begin to develop a deeper understanding of our body's needs and a greater appreciation for their wisdom. We learn to listen to the subtle cues that our bodies are sending us and to respond to them with compassion and care. Maybe we realize that the tension we've been carrying in our shoulders begins to soften with each sip of lavender tea. The calming properties of lavender help to relax our muscles and ease our stress, allowing us to release the physical tension that we've been holding on to. We may notice that our breathing becomes deeper and more relaxed, and that our minds become quieter and more focused. Or we might become aware of a subtle feeling of digestive unease that's soothed by a cup of peppermint. The menthol in peppermint helps to relax the muscles in the digestive tract, easing bloating, gas, and indigestion. We may notice that our stomachs feel calmer and more comfortable, and that we're able to digest our food more easily. This heightened awareness allows us to respond to our body's needs in a more timely and compassionate way, addressing small imbalances before they become bigger problems. We learn to recognize the early warning signs of stress, fatigue, and illness, and to take steps to address them before they escalate. We become more proactive in our self-care, prioritizing our health and well-being. It's really a conversation with yourself, facilitated by the simple presence of a cup of tea, a chance to check in with your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or criticism. It's an opportunity to listen to your inner voice, to hear what your body is trying to tell you, and to respond with kindness and understanding. It's a moment of self-reflection that can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth. Ultimately, this process of reconnection is an act of profound self-compassion. It's a way of saying to yourself, I am worthy of this moment of peace. My well-being matters. I deserve to take care of myself. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. It's about recognizing your own inherent worth and value and prioritizing your own needs. In a culture that often encourages us to just push through pain and ignore discomfort, this is honestly a revolutionary stance. It's a radical act of self-care to prioritize your own well-being, to say no to demands that drain your energy, and to create space for rest and rejuvenation. It's about challenging the cultural norms that tell us we have to be constantly productive and always on, and choosing instead to live a life that is more balanced and fulfilling. By consistently offering ourselves this small gesture of care, we begin to rebuild a relationship of trust and kindness with our own bodies. We learn to listen to our body's needs, to respect their limits, and to respond with compassion and understanding. We create a positive feedback loop where self-care leads to greater self-awareness, which in turn leads to more effective self-care. We learn to see ourselves not as projects to be optimized, but as living beings to be nurtured. We recognize that we are not machines to be programmed and controlled, but rather complex and delicate ecosystems that require constant care and attention. We embrace our imperfections, celebrate our strengths, and treat ourselves with the same kindness and compassion that we would offer to a beloved plant. This deep internal reconnection may be the most powerful healing that a simple cup of tea can offer. It's a journey back to ourselves, a rediscovery of our inner wisdom, and a celebration of our own inherent worth. It's a reminder that we are not alone, that we are connected to something larger than ourselves, and that we are capable of profound healing and transformation. We are living in what could honestly be described as the cult of speed. It's a pervasive ideology that subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, dictates the rhythm of our days, influencing our choices and shaping our perceptions of success and worth. We're constantly bombarded with messages that equate speed with efficiency, productivity, and ultimately achievement. But what if this relentless pursuit of speed is actually costing us more than we realize? What if in our haste to get ahead, we're sacrificing something essential to our well-being and our ability to truly connect with the world around us? Our society worships at the altar of immediacy, celebrating a culture where faster is always considered better. From the moment we wake up and reach for our smartphones, we're immersed in a world designed for instant gratification. We expect immediate answers, instant results, and seamless experiences. This constant demand for speed has created a sense of impatience and a diminished capacity for delayed gratification. We've become accustomed to having everything at our fingertips, and we're increasingly uncomfortable with waiting, with stillness, with anything that slows us down. We want instant downloads. The internet has become an integral part of our daily lives, and we expect information to be readily available at our fingertips. The speed at which we can access and process information has become a key factor in our productivity and efficiency. Next-day delivery, the convenience of online shopping and fast shipping has transformed the way we consume goods. We can now order products from all over the world and have them delivered to our doorstep in a matter of days or even hours, and immediate responses to our messages. The rise of social media and instant messaging has created a culture of constant connectivity and instant communication. We expect immediate responses to our messages and notifications, and we feel anxious or stressed when we don't receive them. This relentless pace has seeped into every corner of our lives, creating a pervasive sense of urgency and a chronic feeling of being behind. We're constantly trying to cram more and more into our days, multitasking and rushing from one activity to the next. We feel pressured to be productive and efficient at all times, and we often sacrifice our well-being in the pursuit of achievement. This constant pressure can lead to burnout, stress, and a diminished sense of fulfillment. It's as if we're running a race with no finish line, constantly striving for something just out of reach. This constant pressure to accelerate takes a heavy toll on our nervous systems, pushing them into a state of chronic hyperarousal. Our bodies are designed to handle stress in short bursts, but the relentless demands of modern life keep us in a perpetual state of fight or flight. This can lead to a cascade of negative health consequences, including anxiety, insomnia, digestive problems, and a weakened immune system. We're essentially wearing ourselves out, depleting our energy reserves and compromising our long-term health. Our mental health, contributing to feelings of anxiety, depression, and overwhelm. The constant pressure to keep up can erode our self-esteem and leave us feeling inadequate. We may start to compare ourselves to others, feeling like we're not doing enough or achieving enough. This can lead to a cycle of negative self-talk and a diminished sense of self-worth. The mental clutter and constant stimulation of modern life can also make it difficult to focus, concentrate, and think clearly, and our ability to experience genuine joy and presence. When we're constantly rushing, we miss out on the small moments of beauty and connection that make life meaningful. We become so focused on the future that we forget to appreciate the present. We may find ourselves going through the motions, feeling disconnected from our experiences and from the people around us. The ability to savor the simple pleasures of life, to be fully present in our bodies, and to connect with our emotions becomes diminished. We're so busy rushing towards the future that we fail to inhabit the only moment we ever truly have, the present. We're constantly chasing after goals and ambitions, believing that happiness lies just around the corner. But in our pursuit of the future, we often neglect the present moment, the only reality we can actually experience. We miss out on the beauty of the natural world, the warmth of human connection, and the simple joys of everyday life. It's as if we're living in a perpetual state of anticipation, never fully arriving in the here and now. In this context, the simple act of steeping tea becomes a pretty powerful form of rebellion. It's a quiet act of defiance against the prevailing culture of speed and efficiency. It's a way of reclaiming our time and attention, of slowing down and reconnecting with ourselves. In a world that constantly demands our attention, taking the time to brew a cup of tea can be a radical act of self-care. It's a way of saying no to the demands of the outside world and yes to our own inner needs. It's an intentional act of deceleration, a deliberate choice to embrace a process that just can't be rushed. Unlike so many other aspects of modern life, steeping tea cannot be optimized or expedited. It requires patience, attention, and a willingness to surrender to the natural rhythm of the process. It's a reminder that some things in life are worth waiting for, that true quality cannot be achieved through shortcuts or speed. It's an opportunity to cultivate a sense of inner stillness and to appreciate the beauty of the present moment. You can't force the herbs to release their essence any faster than they're meant to. The process of infusion is a delicate dance between time, temperature, and the natural properties of the herbs. Rushing the process will only result in a weak and unsatisfying cup of tea. It's a reminder that nature has its own pace and that we must respect its wisdom. We can't force things to happen before their time, and we must learn to trust the natural unfolding of events. You have to wait for the water to heat. There's no way to speed up the process without compromising the quality of the tea. The water must reach the optimal temperature to properly extract the flavor and aroma from the leaves. This simple act of waiting is a reminder that patience is a virtue, and that some things are worth waiting for. It's an opportunity to practice mindfulness and to appreciate the anticipation of the moment. You have to allow the leaves to steep for the right number of minutes. Each type of tea has its own ideal steeping time, and deviating from this can result in a bitter or weak brew. This requires attention to detail and a willingness to follow instructions. It's a reminder that precision and care are essential for achieving optimal results. It's also an opportunity to practice patience and to trust the process. This enforced pause is, honestly, a potent antidote to the cult of speed. It teaches us the forgotten virtue of patience, a quality that has become increasingly rare in our fast-paced world. It's a reminder that not everything can be rushed, and that some things require time and attention to fully develop. It's an opportunity to cultivate inner stillness and to reconnect with our own inner rhythm, reminding us that some of the best things in life require time and simply can't be optimized or hacked for greater efficiency. The growth of a plant, the development of a skill, the deepening of a relationship, these are all processes that require time, patience, and nurturing. Trying to rush them will only lead to frustration and disappointment. It's a reminder that true quality cannot be achieved through shortcuts or quick fixes. This practice of slow living that tea encourages isn't about being lazy or unproductive. It's about being intentional and mindful. It's about making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity, and about focusing on the things that truly matter to us. It's about creating a life that is aligned with our values and that nourishes our soul. It's about reclaiming our time and our attention from the forces that are always trying to fragment them. In today's world, our attention is constantly being pulled in a million different directions. We're bombarded with notifications, emails, and social media updates, all vying for our attention. Slow living is about consciously choosing where we direct our focus and about protecting our time from distractions. When you're waiting for your tea to steep, you're actually given a gift of a few unstructured minutes. This is time that is not scheduled, not planned, and not filled with obligations. It's a rare and precious commodity in our busy lives. It's an opportunity to simply be, to relax, and to allow our minds to wander. You can use this time to just gaze out the window, observing the world around you without judgment or expectation. Notice the colors, the shapes, the movements. Allow your eyes to rest and your mind to quiet. Listen to the sounds around you, paying attention to the subtle nuances of the environment. Notice the birds singing, the wind blowing, the cars passing by. Allow the sounds to wash over you without trying to analyze or interpret them. Or take a few deep, conscious breaths. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Feel your chest and abdomen rise and fall. Allow your breath to slow down and deepen, calming your nervous system and bringing you into the present moment. This small pocket of stillness can feel like a mini retreat, a moment of respite that helps to reset your nervous system and bring a sense of calm to your day. It's a chance to step away from the demands of the outside world and to reconnect with your inner self. It's a reminder that you don't have to be constantly doing something to be valuable or worthy. By regularly engaging in this ritual, we start to retrain our brains. We begin to challenge the deeply ingrained belief that we must always be doing something productive. We start to question the assumption that our worth is tied to our output. We begin to recognize that rest and relaxation are not luxuries, but essential components of a healthy and fulfilling life. We learn to appreciate the value of simply being. We discover that there is inherent worth in our existence, regardless of what we accomplish or produce. We begin to cultivate a sense of self-acceptance and self-compassion. We realize that we are enough just as we are, in this moment. This can have a pretty profound impact on how we approach the rest of our lives. We may find ourselves walking a little slower, taking the time to notice the details of our surroundings. We may start to appreciate the beauty of the everyday moments that we used to rush past. Listening more attentively in conversations, truly hearing what others have to say, without interrupting or formulating our response. We may start to connect with people on a deeper level, building more meaningful relationships, and savoring our meals with greater pleasure. We may start to appreciate the nourishment that food provides and to connect with the origins of our meals. we may start to make healthier choices and to develop a more mindful relationship with food. Herbal tea, in its quiet and unassuming way, can be a teacher, guiding us away from the frantic pace of the modern world and towards a more grounded, present, and deeply human way of living. It's a reminder that true happiness is not found in speed or efficiency, but in connection, presence, and appreciation. It's an invitation to slow down, to reconnect with ourselves, and to rediscover the simple joys of life. It's a path towards a more meaningful and fulfilling existence, one cup at a time. In our quest for wellness, we are often bombarded with complex and overwhelming solutions. The modern wellness industry, while well-intentioned, can sometimes feel like navigating a minefield of conflicting advice and unattainable ideals. We're constantly told about the latest superfoods, the most effective workout routines, and the must-have self-care products, leaving us feeling inadequate if we don't adhere to every single trend. It's easy to get caught up in the hype and believe that wellness requires a complete overhaul of our lives, a transformation that demands significant time, money, and effort. But what if true well-being wasn't about adding more to our already overflowing plates, but rather about simplifying and returning to the basics? What if the key to feeling better was already within our reach, waiting to be discovered in the most unassuming of places? We're told to follow intricate diet plans, meticulously tracking every calorie and macronutrient. These plans often come with long lists of forbidden foods and complicated recipes that require hours of preparation. The pressure to eat clean and perfectly can lead to feelings of guilt and anxiety around food, turning what should be a source of nourishment and pleasure into a constant source of stress. The reality is that sustainable dietary changes are best approached gradually, with a focus on whole, unprocessed foods and mindful eating habits, rather than restrictive and unsustainable diets. Engage in strenuous exercise regimes, pushing our bodies to their limits in pursuit of an idealized physique. We're bombarded with images of perfectly toned bodies and told that we need to spend hours in the gym to achieve similar results. This can lead to overtraining, injuries, and a general sense of dread towards exercise. The truth is that movement should be enjoyable and sustainable. It's about finding activities that we genuinely love and that fit into our daily lives, whether it's a brisk walk in nature, a gentle yoga class, or a playful dance session. And adopt elaborate self-care routines that, honestly, can feel more like a second job than a source of rejuvenation. We're encouraged to buy countless products, spend hours on elaborate skincare rituals, and book expensive spa treatments, all in the name of self-care. While these things can be enjoyable, they're not essential for true well-being. Self-care is about prioritizing our mental, emotional, and physical health in a way that feels authentic and sustainable. It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths, reading a book, or spending time in nature. This complexity can be a significant barrier, leading to feelings of inadequacy and, eventually, burnout. We start with the best of intentions, fueled by the desire to improve our lives, only to find ourselves giving up because the demands are just too high. The initial enthusiasm wanes as we struggle to keep up with the ever-increasing expectations. We feel like failures for not being able to adhere to the strict rules and regulations of these complex wellness programs. This cycle of starting and stopping can be incredibly discouraging, leaving us feeling even further away from our goals. It's time to break free from this cycle and embrace a simpler, more sustainable approach to well-being. The beauty of herbal tea lies in its profound and accessible simplicity. It's a wellness practice that's stripped of all pretense and complication, available to anyone, anywhere. In a world obsessed with the latest trends and expensive gadgets, herbal tea offers a refreshing alternative, a return to the basics, a celebration of the simple pleasures in life. It's a reminder that true well-being doesn't require a complete transformation or a hefty price tag. It's about finding moments of peace and connection in the midst of our busy lives, and herbal tea provides the perfect vehicle for doing just that. There's an elegance in its minimalism. All that's truly required is hot water and herbs. No fancy equipment, no complicated recipes, just the simple combination of nature's bounty and the life-giving element of water. The process itself is a ritual, a moment to slow down and appreciate the beauty of simplicity. As the hot water infuses the herbs, releasing their aroma and flavor, we can feel ourselves begin to relax and unwind. It's a sensory experience that engages our senses and brings us back to the present moment. You do not need expensive gadgets, the latest high-tech brewing system, or a perfectly calibrated water filter. A simple kettle or even a pot on the stove will suffice. The focus is not on the tools, but on the intention and the experience. A gym membership, or any specialized equipment. You don't need to be a fitness guru or have access to a state-of-the-art facility to enjoy the benefits of herbal tea. It's a practice that can be incorporated into any lifestyle, regardless of your fitness level or access to resources, or a detailed instruction manual. There are no complicated steps to follow, no precise measurements to adhere to. Simply steep the herbs in hot water and enjoy. This accessibility is honestly one of its greatest strengths. It removes the barriers to entry and makes wellness attainable for everyone. Whether you're in a bustling city apartment surrounded by the noise and chaos of urban life, herbal tea can provide a moment of respite and tranquility. It's a way to create a small oasis of calm in the midst of the storm, a reminder to slow down and reconnect with yourself. A quiet suburban home, where the pace of life may be slower but the demands of family and work can still be overwhelming, herbal tea offers a comforting and grounding ritual. It's a way to nurture yourself and create a sense of peace and stability in your home. Or a remote cabin in the woods, where the connection to nature is strong and the distractions of modern life are minimal, the ability to create a moment of healing is always within reach. Herbal tea becomes a natural extension of the surrounding environment, a way to connect with the earth and its healing properties. This simplicity democratizes wellness, taking it out of the exclusive domain of spas and retreats, and placing it firmly in the hands of the individual. It empowers us to take control of our own well-being, without relying on expensive treatments or external validation. It's a reminder that we have the power to create moments of healing and rejuvenation for ourselves anytime, anywhere. It's a reminder that we don't need to look outside of ourselves for complex solutions. Sometimes the most powerful tools are the simplest ones. The warmth of the mug in our hands, the aroma of the herbs, the gentle sip of the tea. These are all small but significant acts of self-care that can have a profound impact on our well-being. This simplicity also extends to the act of consumption itself. There are no rules to follow, no right or wrong way to enjoy your tea. You don't need to be a tea connoisseur or have a sophisticated palate. Simply choose a tea that appeals to you and drink it in a way that feels good. You can drink it in silence, savoring every nuance of flavor, paying attention to the subtle aromas and the way the tea warms your body from the inside out. This mindful approach to tea drinking can be a form of meditation, a way to quiet the mind and connect with your senses. You can sip it while reading a book, allowing it to be a comforting companion, enhancing the experience of getting lost in a good story. The warmth of the tea can create a sense of coziness and relaxation, making the reading experience even more enjoyable. You can share it with a friend, letting it facilitate a moment of connection and conversation. The act of sharing a cup of tea can create a sense of intimacy and warmth, fostering deeper connections and meaningful conversations. It's a way to slow down and appreciate the company of loved ones. This lack of rigidity removes the pressure to perform wellness correctly. It allows the practice to be fluid and adaptable, fitting seamlessly into the unique rhythm of your own life. You can drink it hot or cold, strong or weak, with or without honey or lemon. The choice is entirely yours. It meets you where you are, without judgment or expectation. Whether you're feeling stressed, tired, or simply in need of a moment of peace, a cup of herbal tea can provide the comfort and support you need. In a world that constantly encourages us to accumulate more possessions, more material goods, more things to clutter our homes and our minds, herbal tea offers a refreshing counterpoint. It's a reminder that true happiness doesn't come from external possessions, but from internal peace and contentment. More followers, more likes, more validation from the outside world. Herbal tea invites us to turn inward and find satisfaction in the simple act of being. It's a way to disconnect from the constant noise and distractions of social media and reconnect with ourselves. More achievements. The single cup of tea stands as a testament to the power of less. It's a symbol of simplicity, mindfulness, and gratitude. It's a reminder that we don't need to constantly strive for more to be happy and fulfilled. It teaches us that we do not need more to feel better. We simply need to connect more deeply with the simple things we already have. The warmth of the tea, the aroma of the herbs, the quiet moment of reflection. These are all gifts that are readily available to us if we simply take the time to appreciate them. It is a practice that cultivates gratitude and contentment. By focusing on the present moment and appreciating the simple pleasures in life, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude for all that we have. This gratitude, in turn, leads to greater contentment and overall well-being. By finding joy and solace in something as simple as a cup of warm tea, we begin to appreciate the small wonders that are present in our lives every day. The beauty of a sunset, the laughter of a child, the warmth of a hug. These are all moments of joy that we can easily overlook in our busy lives. Herbal tea helps us to slow down and pay attention to these small wonders, enriching our lives in countless ways. This shift in perspective from seeking complexity to embracing simplicity is a foundational step on the path to genuine and lasting well-being. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external sources. It's about cultivating a sense of peace, gratitude, and contentment in our daily lives. And it all starts with a single, simple cup of tea. It's an invitation to slow down, breathe deeply, and savor the moment. It's a reminder that we are already whole and complete, and that we have everything we need to thrive. So, brew yourself a cup of tea, find a quiet spot, and allow yourself to be present. You might be surprised at the profound impact this simple act can have on your well-being. This exploration of herbal tea is more than just a catalog of different plants and their benefits. It's not simply about listing the various herbs, their origins, and the ailments they are traditionally used to treat. We're not just creating a botanical encyclopedia or a medicinal guide. We're embarking on something far more profound. It is, in fact, a journey into the very heart of what it means to be well. It's an invitation to explore the depths of our being, to understand the intricate connections between our physical, mental, and spiritual selves. It's about uncovering the secrets to a life filled with vitality, balance, and inner peace. We're not just seeking remedies for specific ailments, we're striving for a holistic transformation that touches every aspect of our lives. True wellness is not merely the absence of disease, it's a state of vibrant, holistic health. It's about thriving, not just surviving. It's about feeling alive, energetic, and fully engaged in the world around us. It's about cultivating a sense of well-being that radiates from within, influencing every thought, feeling, and action. It's a proactive approach to life, where we take responsibility for our health and actively seek ways to enhance our overall quality of life. That encompasses the body, the mind, and the spirit. These three elements are inextricably linked, forming a complex and dynamic system. When one aspect is out of balance, it affects the others. Therefore, true wellness requires us to nurture and harmonize all three dimensions of our being. It's about recognizing that we are more than just physical bodies. We are also beings of thought, emotion, and spirit. It's about feeling energized, resilient, and connected. It's about having the mental clarity to navigate life's challenges. Energy is the fuel that powers our lives, allowing us to pursue our passions and fulfill our potential. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to learn from our mistakes, and to emerge stronger than before. Connection is the sense of belonging, of being part of something larger than ourselves, which provides us with purpose and meaning. Mental clarity allows us to focus our attention, make sound decisions, and approach life with a sense of calm and confidence. And the emotional balance to experience joy and peace. Emotional balance is the ability to manage our emotions effectively, to experience a full range of feelings without being overwhelmed by them. It's about cultivating a sense of inner stability, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Joy and peace are the natural fruits of emotional balance, the rewards of living in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. They are the qualities that make life worth living, the experiences that nourish our souls and bring us a deep sense of contentment. Herbal tea, in its multifaceted nature, serves as a perfect guide for this journey, touching upon every aspect of our well-being. It's a gentle yet powerful tool that can help us to reconnect with our bodies, calm our minds, and nourish our spirits. From the simple act of brewing a cup to the complex interactions of plant compounds within our bodies, herbal tea offers a pathway to holistic wellness. It's a reminder that even the smallest things can have a profound impact on our health and happiness. The journey begins with the physical body. As we will discover, each herb offers a unique set of therapeutic properties. These properties are not just anecdotal, they are backed by centuries of traditional use and increasingly supported by scientific research. Each plant contains a complex array of compounds that interact with our bodies in subtle yet powerful ways, influencing everything from our digestion to our immune system to our hormonal balance. Understanding these properties is key to unlocking the full potential of herbal tea for physical well-being. That can support our physical health in tangible ways. We're not talking about miracle cures or overnight transformations. Instead, we're focusing on the cumulative effects of consistent, mindful self-care. Herbal tea, when incorporated into a healthy lifestyle, can provide a gentle yet persistent boost to our physical well-being, helping us to feel stronger, more energetic, and more resilient. It's about building a solid foundation of health that allows us to thrive in all areas of our lives. From ginger's ability to quell nausea and fight inflammation, ginger, with its warming and stimulating properties, has been used for centuries to soothe digestive upset and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Its active compounds, such as gingerol, have been shown to have potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Whether you're struggling with motion sickness, morning sickness, or simply a queasy stomach, a cup of ginger tea can provide quick and effective relief. Furthermore, its anti-inflammatory properties can help to ease joint pain, reduce muscle soreness, and protect against chronic diseases. To hibiscus's potential to support cardiovascular health, hibiscus, with its vibrant color and tart flavor, is more than just a pretty flower. It's a powerhouse of antioxidants and other beneficial compounds that can help to lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol levels, and improve overall cardiovascular function. Studies have shown that regular consumption of hibiscus tea can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, making it a valuable addition to any heart-healthy diet. Its refreshing taste also makes it a delightful alternative to sugary drinks, further contributing to its health benefits. These plants are powerful allies in maintaining the intricate machinery of our bodies. They work synergistically with our natural healing mechanisms, supporting our body's ability to repair, regenerate, and defend themselves against disease. They provide us with the essential nutrients, antioxidants, and other compounds that we need to thrive in a modern world filled with environmental toxins and processed foods. They are a reminder that nature provides us with everything we need to maintain optimal health and well-being. We will delve into the science that explains how these natural compounds work, moving beyond folklore. We'll explore the fascinating world of phytochemistry, examining the specific compounds that give each herb its unique therapeutic properties. We'll look at the research that supports the traditional uses of these plants, separating fact from fiction and providing you with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions about your health. We'll uncover the mechanisms by which these compounds interact with our bodies, influencing our physiology at the cellular level. To understand the real, biochemical impact that a daily cup of tea can have on our long-term health and vitality. It's not just about feeling good in the moment, it's about investing in our future health. Regular consumption of herbal tea can provide a steady stream of beneficial compounds that protect our cells from damage, reduce inflammation, and support our immune system. It's a simple yet powerful way to promote longevity and prevent chronic diseases, allowing us to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. This is the foundation of our wellness journey, nurturing the physical vessel that carries us through life. It's about recognizing that our bodies are our temples, deserving of our respect, care, and attention. It's about making conscious choices that support our physical health, from the foods we eat to the activities we engage in. It's about creating a lifestyle that nourishes our bodies from the inside out, allowing us to feel strong, vibrant, and full of life. From the body, our journey moves inward, to the realm of the mind. This is where we explore the intricate workings of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. It's about understanding how our mental state influences our physical health and overall well-being. It's about cultivating a positive and resilient mindset that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. In our fast-paced, high-stress world, our mental health is often the first casualty. The constant demands of work, family, and social life can leave us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and depleted. The relentless barrage of information and stimulation can overload our nervous systems, making it difficult to focus, concentrate, and relax. The pressure to succeed and achieve can lead to feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and burnout. Anxiety, mental fatigue, and a lack of focus have become common complaints. These are not just minor inconveniences, they are warning signs that our mental health is suffering. If left unaddressed, they can lead to more serious problems such as depression, chronic stress, and even physical illness. It's essential to recognize these symptoms and take proactive steps to protect and nurture our mental well-being. Here too, herbal teas offer gentle yet effective support. They can provide a natural and holistic way to calm our minds, reduce anxiety, and improve focus. They work by interacting with our nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing the production of stress hormones. They can also help to improve sleep quality, which is essential for mental health. We will explore how herbs like chamomile, lemon balm, and ashwagandha. Chamomile, with its delicate floral aroma, is renowned for its calming and sleep-promoting properties. Lemon balm, with its citrusy scent, can help to reduce anxiety and improve mood. Ashwagandha, an adaptogenic herb, can help to build resilience to stress and improve cognitive function. Can help to calm an overactive nervous system, promote mental clarity, and build our resilience to stress. These herbs work synergistically to create a sense of calm and well-being, allowing us to approach life's challenges with a clear and focused mind. They can help us to break free from the cycle of stress and anxiety, creating space for peace, joy, and creativity. This part of the journey is about learning to use these botanical tools. It's about understanding how to select the right herbs for your individual needs, how to prepare them properly, and how to incorporate them into your daily routine. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your mental health and well-being, using the power of nature to support your journey, to create a more serene and focused inner environment, allowing us to think more clearly and feel more at peace. It's about cultivating a sense of inner stillness, where we can connect with our true selves and find refuge from the chaos of the outside world. It's about creating a mental space where we can process our emotions, reflect on our experiences, and make conscious choices that align with our values. Finally, our journey takes us to the level of the spirit, to the universal human need for connection and meaning. This is the deepest level of our being, where we connect with something larger than ourselves. It's about finding purpose in our lives, about contributing to the world in a meaningful way, and about experiencing a sense of belonging and connection with others. This is found in the ritual of tea itself, the mindful preparation, the quiet moment of reflection. The simple act of preparing a cup of tea can be a form of meditation, a way to slow down, focus our attention, and connect with the present moment. The aroma of the herbs, the warmth of the cup, and the gentle sips can all help to soothe our senses and calm our minds. It's a moment of self-care, a reminder to take a break from the demands of the day and nurture our inner selves. The act of sharing a cup with a loved one. Sharing a cup of tea is a universal symbol of connection, friendship, and hospitality. It's a way to create a sense of intimacy and warmth, to share stories and to offer support. It's a reminder that we are not alone, that we are part of a community, and that we are loved and cared for. We will see how different cultures around the world have elevated tea drinking to a spiritual practice. From the Japanese tea ceremony to the Moroccan mint tea ritual, tea has been used for centuries as a way to connect with the divine, to honor ancestors, and to foster community. These traditions remind us that tea is more than just a beverage. It's a symbol of peace, harmony, and respect, a ceremony that fosters community, connection, and a sense of belonging. These ceremonies provide a space for people to come together, to share their experiences, and to support one another. They create a sense of belonging, reminding us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. They offer a sense of purpose and meaning, helping us to connect with our values and to live more authentically. This is the holistic vision of wellness that herbal tea invites us to embrace. It's a vision that encompasses all aspects of our being, recognizing the interconnectedness of our physical, mental, and spiritual health. It's a vision that empowers us to take control of our well-being, using the power of nature and the wisdom of ancient traditions to create a life filled with vitality, balance, and purpose. A life where our bodies are healthy, our minds are calm, and our spirits are nourished by connection and presence. It's a life where we feel energized, resilient, and connected, where we have the mental clarity to navigate life's challenges and the emotional balance to experience joy and peace. It's a life where we are living in harmony with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. This is the true healing in the cup. It's not just about the physical benefits of the herbs, it's about the transformative power of the ritual, the connection, and the presence that tea can bring into our lives. It's about the journey of self-discovery and the path to holistic wellness that begins with a simple cup of tea. Of all the gifts that herbal tea offers, a treasure trove of benefits both subtle and profound, perhaps none resonates as deeply as its capacity to soothe the restless mind. We live in an age of unprecedented stimulation, where our senses are constantly bombarded and our thoughts race at an unrelenting pace. In this whirlwind of modern life, the promise of a calmer mind is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for our well-being, our productivity, and our overall quality of life. Herbal tea, in its gentle and unassuming way, offers a pathway to this much-needed tranquility. It's an invitation to slow down, to breathe, and to reconnect with ourselves amidst the chaos. Perhaps the most sought after in our modern era is the promise of a calmer mind. It's a promise whispered in the steam rising from the cup, a promise felt in the warmth that spreads through your hands, and a promise delivered in the gentle embrace of nature's calming compounds. This isn't just about escaping the noise, it's about cultivating a deeper sense of inner peace, a resilience to stress, and an enhanced ability to navigate the challenges of daily life with grace and equanimity. It's about finding that still point within ourselves, that quiet sanctuary where we can recharge, reflect, and reconnect with our inner wisdom. Our mental landscapes are often turbulent, mirroring the unpredictable nature of the world around us. Like a stormy sea, our minds can be tossed and turned by waves of worry, anxiety, and stress. Deadlines loom, relationships strain, and the constant pressure to achieve and succeed can leave us feeling overwhelmed and depleted. This inner turmoil not only affects our mental well-being, but also takes a toll on our physical health, disrupting our sleep, weakening our immune system, and contributing to a host of stress-related ailments. Buffeted by the winds of constant information, a relentless stream of news, updates, and notifications that vie for our attention, our brains are wired to seek out novelty and information, but in the digital age, this innate drive has been hijacked by algorithms designed to keep us hooked. We scroll endlessly through social media feeds, comparing ourselves to others, absorbing negativity, and fueling our anxieties. The constant connectivity that was supposed to liberate us has in many ways become a source of stress and overwhelm. Social pressure, the unspoken expectations and judgments that permeate our interactions with others. We are constantly bombarded with images of idealized lives, perfect bodies, and effortless success, leading us to question our own worth and accomplishments. The fear of missing out, the need to conform, and the desire for validation can create a constant undercurrent of anxiety and self-doubt. This social pressure can be particularly acute in the age of social media, where our lives are constantly on display and subject to scrutiny, and future anxieties. The uncertainty of the future, the fear of the unknown, and the anxieties about our health, finances, and relationships can weigh heavily on our minds. We worry about things that may never happen, we dwell on past mistakes, and we struggle to find peace in the present moment. This constant worrying can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, exacerbating our stress and making it even harder to cope with the challenges of life. The future, instead of being a source of hope and possibility, becomes a breeding ground for anxiety and fear. We live with a persistent low-grade hum of mental static that drains our energy, leaving us feeling depleted and unable to focus. This mental static is the result of the constant bombardment of information, the relentless demands of our schedules, and the underlying stress that permeates our lives. It's like a computer running too many programs at once, slowing down its performance and draining its battery. Our minds too need downtime to recharge and process information effectively. And honestly robs us of our ability to be present. We are so caught up in our thoughts, our worries, and our to-do lists, that we miss out on the beauty and joy of the present moment. We are physically present but mentally absent, going through the motions without truly engaging with the world around us. This lack of presence not only diminishes our enjoyment of life, but also impairs our ability to connect with others, to appreciate the simple things, and to find meaning and purpose in our daily experiences. The search for tranquility has become one of the defining quests of our time. People are seeking out practices like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness in an effort to find inner peace and escape the stresses of modern life. There's a growing recognition that our mental well-being is just as important as our physical health, and that we need to actively cultivate practices that support our emotional resilience and inner calm. This quest for tranquility is not a selfish pursuit, it's an essential ingredient for a happy, healthy, and fulfilling life. While there are many paths to achieving a state of inner peace, the simple daily ritual of drinking a calming herbal tea is one of the most gentle and accessible. It requires no special equipment, no prior experience, and no significant time commitment. It's a practice that can be easily incorporated into our daily routines, providing a moment of calm and respite amidst the chaos. The act of preparing and savoring a cup of herbal tea can be a mini meditation, a chance to slow down, to breathe, and to reconnect with ourselves. This is not a vague or metaphorical promise, it is grounded in the tangible effects that certain herbs have on our brain chemistry. The calming properties of herbal tea are not just a placebo effect, they are based on scientific evidence that demonstrates how specific compounds in herbs can interact with our nervous system and promote relaxation. These herbs have been used for centuries in traditional medicine to treat anxiety, insomnia, and other stress-related conditions, and modern research is now confirming their efficacy. Our brains operate through a complex dance of neurotransmitters, chemical messengers that regulate our mood, influencing everything from our sense of happiness and well-being to our ability to cope with stress and anxiety. These neurotransmitters are constantly firing, sending signals between neurons and orchestrating the intricate processes that govern our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. When these neurotransmitters are out of balance, it can lead to a variety of mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Focus, our ability to concentrate, to pay attention, and to stay on task. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine play a crucial role in regulating our focus and attention span. When these neurotransmitters are depleted or imbalanced, it can lead to difficulty concentrating, distractibility, and a general sense of mental fog. This can have a significant impact on our productivity, our learning ability, and our overall cognitive function, and stress levels. The stress response is a complex physiological reaction that is triggered by perceived threats or challenges. When we are stressed, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which prepare us to fight or flee. While this response is essential for survival, chronic stress can lead to a dysregulation of the stress response system, resulting in a host of negative health consequences. When we are anxious or overwhelmed, it's often because our excitatory neurotransmitters are in overdrive. These neurotransmitters, such as glutamate, stimulate brain activity and can lead to feelings of restlessness, agitation, and anxiety when they are present in excessive amounts. Our brains become hyperactive, firing on all cylinders, making it difficult to relax, to focus, or to quiet the racing thoughts. This state of overstimulation can be exhausting and debilitating, leading to a vicious cycle of anxiety and stress. Herbs like chamomile, with its delicate floral aroma and gentle calming properties, have been used for centuries as a natural remedy for anxiety and insomnia. Chamomile contains compounds that can help to modulate the activity of neurotransmitters in the brain, promoting relaxation and reducing feelings of stress. It's a gentle and effective way to soothe the nervous system and to create a sense of calm and well-being. And lemon balm contain compounds, such as apigenin, that can bind to the same receptors in the brain as anti-anxiety medications. These receptors, known as benzodiazepine receptors, are involved in regulating anxiety and sleep. By binding to these receptors, apigenin and other compounds in chamomile and lemon balm can produce a calming effect without the side effects associated with pharmaceutical drugs. This makes herbal tea a safe and natural alternative for managing anxiety and promoting relaxation. They work by enhancing the effects of GABA, our primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, which effectively tells the brain to slow down and quiet itself. GABA acts like a brake on the nervous system, reducing neuronal excitability and promoting relaxation. When GABA levels are low, the brain can become overstimulated, leading to anxiety, restlessness, and insomnia. Chamomile and lemon balm help to increase GABA activity, allowing the brain to calm down and to enter a state of peacefulness. The ritual itself reinforces this calming effect. The deliberate, unhurried process of preparing the tea sends a powerful signal to our nervous system, signaling a shift in gears from activity to rest. From selecting the herbs to heating the water, steeping the tea, and finally, savoring the first sip, each step is an opportunity to engage our senses and to cultivate a sense of mindfulness. This mindful approach to tea preparation can be a powerful antidote to the stresses of modern life. That it's time to shift out of the fight or flight mode and into the rest and digest state. The fight or flight response is a survival mechanism that prepares us to face danger. However, in our modern lives, this response is often triggered by non-life-threatening stressors, such as work deadlines, traffic jams, and social pressures. When we are constantly in fight or flight mode, it can lead to chronic stress and a host of negative health consequences. Herbal tea helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and allows our bodies to rest and repair. The warmth of the cup, held gently in our hands, provides a comforting and grounding sensation. It's a tactile reminder to slow down, to be present, and to appreciate the simple pleasures in life. The warmth radiates through our hands, relaxing our muscles and soothing our nerves. It's a physical sensation that promotes a sense of safety and security, helping to ease anxiety and tension. The soothing aroma, wafting upwards from the cup, fills our senses and evokes feelings of peace and tranquility. The scent of chamomile, lavender, or lemon balm can have a profound effect on our mood, triggering memories of relaxation and well-being. Aromatherapy has long been used to promote relaxation and reduce stress, and the simple act of inhaling the aroma of herbal tea can be a powerful tool for calming the mind. And the gentle flavor all work together to create a multi-sensory experience of safety and relaxation. The taste of herbal tea, whether it's the floral notes of chamomile, the citrusy tang of lemon balm, or the earthy undertones of lavender, can be a source of comfort and pleasure. Savoring each sip, paying attention to the subtle nuances of flavor, can be a form of mindfulness, helping us to stay present in the moment and to appreciate the simple joys of life. This physical and sensory comfort helps to break the cycle of anxious thoughts, providing a much-needed anchor in the present moment. When we are caught in a spiral of anxiety, our thoughts tend to race, jumping from one worry to the next. Herbal tea provides a grounding experience, bringing us back to our senses and helping us to focus on the present moment. It's a way to interrupt the cycle of anxious thoughts and to regain control of our minds. It's a form of self-soothing that is both empowering and deeply nourishing for an agitated mind. Taking the time to prepare and enjoy a cup of herbal tea is an act of self-care, a way of nurturing ourselves and showing ourselves compassion. It's a reminder that we deserve to take care of our mental and emotional well-being, and that we have the power to create moments of calm and peace in our lives. Embracing this practice can lead to a fundamental shift in our relationship with our own thoughts. Instead of being carried away by every wave of worry or stress, we begin to observe our thoughts with a sense of detachment, recognizing that they are just thoughts, not necessarily reflections of reality. We learn to create a space between ourselves and our thoughts, allowing us to respond to them with greater awareness and equanimity. We learn that we have a tool to create a space of calm, a sanctuary within ourselves where we can find refuge from the storms of life. Herbal tea becomes a symbol of this inner sanctuary, a reminder that we have the power to cultivate peace and tranquility, no matter what is happening around us. It's a tool that we can use anytime, anywhere, to reconnect with our inner center, and to find a sense of calm amidst the chaos. A daily cup of chamomile before bed can become a powerful signal to the mind that the day is over and it's time to let go. It's a way to wind down, to relax, and to prepare for a restful night's sleep. The calming properties of chamomile can help to ease anxiety, reduce muscle tension, and promote a sense of peacefulness, making it easier to drift off to sleep. It's a gentle and natural way to improve sleep quality and to wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. A mid-afternoon cup of lemon balm can help to diffuse rising stress before it becomes overwhelming. It's a way to take a break from the demands of the day, to recharge our batteries and to regain our focus. The calming properties of lemon balm can help to reduce anxiety, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function, making it easier to navigate the challenges of the afternoon with greater clarity and resilience. This is the beautiful promise of herbal tea. Not to eliminate all of life's challenges, not to magically erase our problems or to shield us from the inevitable ups and downs of life. It's not a quick fix or a panacea for all that ails us. Life will still present its challenges, and we will still experience moments of stress, anxiety, and sadness. But to provide us with a reliable, natural, and gentle means of finding our center and cultivating a calmer, more peaceful mind amidst them all. It's about building resilience, developing coping mechanisms, and creating a foundation of inner peace that allows us to navigate the challenges of life with greater grace and equanimity. It's about empowering us to take care of our mental and emotional well-being and to find moments of calm and joy, even in the midst of the storm. It's a promise of a more balanced, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life, one cup of tea at a time. As we stand at the beginning of this exploration, it becomes clear that we are talking about more than just a beverage. We're not simply discussing the merits of a soothing drink, or the various flavors and aromas that can tantalize our senses. We are delving into something far more profound, something that touches upon the very essence of our well-being and our connection to the world around us. This is an invitation to look beyond the surface, to understand the deeper significance of this ancient practice. We're talking about a movement, a quiet revolution of self-care that is being steeped in cups all around the world. From bustling city centers to remote mountain villages, the act of preparing and enjoying herbal tea is resonating with individuals seeking solace, connection, and a moment of peace amidst the chaos of modern life. This isn't just a trend, it's a resurgence of ancient wisdom, a rediscovery of the power of simple rituals to nourish our bodies, minds, and spirits. It's a global tapestry woven with the threads of intention, mindfulness, and a shared desire for a more balanced and harmonious existence. In an age where self-care is often commercialized and presented as another thing to add to our ever-growing to-do lists, the practice of drinking herbal tea offers a return to something more authentic and elemental. We are constantly bombarded with messages telling us what we need to buy, what we need to do, and how we need to look in order to achieve happiness and well-being. But true self-care isn't about adding more to our already overflowing plates. It's about stripping away the excess, simplifying our lives, and reconnecting with the things that truly nourish us. Herbal tea offers a pathway back to this simplicity, a reminder that true healing can be found in the gentle embrace of nature. It's a form of self-care that is not about striving or achieving but about nurturing and accepting. It's about recognizing our inherent worthiness of rest, peace, and healing. In a world that constantly demands more from us, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that we are only valuable when we are productive, when we are achieving, when we are meeting the expectations of others. But the practice of drinking herbal tea invites us to challenge this belief, to recognize that our worthiness is not contingent upon our accomplishments. It's a reminder that we deserve to be cared for simply because we exist. It's about creating space for ourselves to breathe, to heal, and to reconnect with our inner selves. This revolution is personal, yet it is also collective. Every individual who chooses to pause their day for a cup of tea is casting a vote for a slower, more mindful way of life. It's a quiet act of rebellion against the relentless pace of modern society, a conscious decision to prioritize well-being over productivity. It's about reclaiming our time, our energy, and our attention, and redirecting them towards the things that truly matter. It's a recognition that we are not just cogs in a machine, but human beings with needs, desires, and a deep longing for connection and meaning. They're pushing back against the cultural narrative that equates busyness with importance. For so long we've been told that the more we do, the more valuable we are. We've been conditioned to believe that our worth is measured by our output, by our ability to constantly be on and available. But this narrative is unsustainable, and it's taking a toll on our physical, mental, and emotional health. By choosing to slow down, to pause, and to savor a cup of tea, we are actively rejecting this harmful narrative and embracing a new paradigm that values presence, connection, and well-being. This quiet act, repeated in millions of homes and offices, creates a subtle but powerful shift in our collective consciousness. It's a ripple effect that starts with the individual and spreads outwards, influencing our families, our communities, and ultimately, the world. As more and more people embrace the practice of mindful tea drinking, we begin to create a culture that values well-being, that prioritizes connection, and that recognizes the importance of slowing down and savoring the present moment. It normalizes the act of pausing, of tending to one's own well-being, not as an indulgence, but as an absolute necessity for a healthy and sustainable life. It's a grassroots movement that starts with the simple intention to care for oneself. It's about recognizing that we cannot pour from an empty cup, that we must first nourish ourselves before we can effectively care for others. It's about understanding that self-care is not selfish, it's essential. It's the foundation upon which we build healthy relationships, fulfilling careers, and a meaningful life. The invitation of this documentary, Healing in a Cup, is to join this gentle revolution. It's a call to action, but not a demanding one. We're not asking you to overhaul your entire life or to adopt a rigid set of rules. We're simply inviting you to explore the potential of herbal tea as a tool for self-care, as a pathway to healing, and as a means of connecting with yourself and the world around you. It simply asks, which tea will be your medicine today? This isn't just a rhetorical question, it's an invitation to engage with your own body, to listen to its needs, and to choose a tea that will support your well-being in that moment. Are you feeling stressed and anxious? Perhaps a calming chamomile or lavender tea would be beneficial. Are you feeling sluggish and tired? Maybe a stimulating ginger or peppermint tea would be more appropriate. The choice is yours, and the possibilities are endless. This question is an invitation to begin a personal inquiry, to listen to your body, and to choose a path of healing that feels right for you. It's about developing a deeper understanding of your own unique needs and preferences, and learning to trust your intuition when it comes to your health and well-being. It's about recognizing that you are the expert on your own body, and that you have the power to make choices that will support your optimal health. It's an encouragement to experiment, to be curious, and to discover the profound wisdom that lies waiting in the humble herbs of the earth. It's about empowering you with the knowledge and inspiration to make this simple practice a meaningful part of your life. Each herb possesses unique properties and benefits, and by exploring the world of herbal tea, you can unlock a wealth of natural remedies that can support your physical, mental, and emotional health. From soothing digestive issues to boosting immunity to promoting relaxation, the possibilities are truly endless. Let this be the start of your journey, a journey of self-discovery, of healing, and of connection. A journey that begins with a single cup of tea, but that can lead to profound and lasting transformation. Let the warmth of the cup be a reminder of your own inner warmth, a reminder of the love, compassion, and resilience that resides within you, a reminder that you are capable of healing, of growth, and of creating a life that is filled with joy and meaning. Let the steam be a symbol of your worries gently dissolving, a symbol of the burdens you are releasing, of the anxieties you are letting go of, and of the peace you are inviting into your life. And let every sip be a conscious act of love and nourishment for yourself, a deliberate choice to prioritize your well-being, to honor your body, and to nurture your soul. By embracing the simple ritual of herbal tea, you are not just improving your own health, you are participating in a global movement towards a more compassionate, connected, and mindful world. You are joining a community of individuals who are committed to creating a more sustainable, equitable, and peaceful future for all. You are helping to steep a revolution of self-care, one healing cup at a time. The journey begins now. Embrace the warmth, savor the flavor, and allow the healing power of herbal tea to transform your life.